There are only two types of allergies that pets can have: food or environmental. If you have a dog or cat that's suffering from year-round allergic symptoms, you need to be thinking about food as being a potential culprit for the underlying reason why your pet's having an allergy. It's important to know that an allergy is an immune system overreaction, which means if your dog or cat is exhibiting allergic symptoms, it's not that they have an underactive immune system, it's that their immune system's overreacting. So the goal in veterinarian shouldn't be to stimulate a confused immune system. On the immune spectrum, we want an immune system balanced in the middle. An underactive immune system leads to cancer, chronic recurrent infections. Balance is where we want our pet's immune systems to be. On the overactive end of the immune spectrum, you can have autoimmune disease, which means the immune system's so amped up and confused that it can attack its own body. Allergies are right about here. So they're on the overactive spectrum, which means your pet's encountering ragweeds, grasses, pollens, molds, or foods that they're mounting an aggressive immune response to. Because pets' allergies can be seasonal, if your pets get to winter or you're noticing a seasonal change, then foods may or may not be the culprit. But if you have a year-round allergic response happening in your pet, you need to be thinking about food and treats as being a potential culprit. So here's what's interesting. We know that an allergic response is an immune system overreaction. We know that year-round allergic symptoms have the potential to be a food or treat allergy. What your pet eats early on in its life, or what you continue to feed it throughout its lifetime, is a big reason as to why your pet could have an allergic response to its food. If you're feeding the same foods over and over and over, if your pet's immune system has the potential to overreact, your pet could be dealing with seeing that allergen repeatedly enough that it can mount an immune response and have an allergic response to its food or treats. Veterinarians who suspect food allergies as being a potential culprit for the symptoms that your pet is exhibiting will recommend what's called a novel protein diet. We recommend that you eliminate all the extras in your pet's food and treats, that you pick a protein source that they haven't had before. So let's say that you have raised your pet on a chicken-based food, chicken and rice, chicken, rice, chicken, rice. Flip over the bag, you need to read the ingredients. If your pet's foods and treats have contained an abundance of any one protein, veterinarians are going to recommend that you give your pet's body a break from that protein and feed them a different protein source. Likewise, as a wellness veterinarian, I will tell you that you need to think about removing any potential allergenic carbohydrates from your pet's diet as well. Dogs and cats do not have a carbohydrate requirement, so they don't need any corn, wheat, rice, oatmeal, millet, potato. They don't need a lot of starch in their diet. In fact, we would recommend none because their biologic requirements for 2 grains is none. That you need to help reduce your pet's potential allergic response by eliminating all carbohydrates from their diet. If you believe your pet could be suffering from a gastrointestinal allergic response, which is manifested as a food allergy, keep in mind that just because your dog doesn't have vomiting diarrhea doesn't mean that the pet's itching, red swollen ears, chewing paws, stinky skin. That doesn't mean that food allergies couldn't be a culprit with those particular symptoms. But because 50% of your pet's immune system is actually located in the GI tract, you need to be thinking about gastrointestinal signs as being a potential food allergy as well. So if you haven't visited your veterinarian to discuss these symptoms, it's important that you work with your veterinarian to work out a detailed hypoallergenic food plan as well as treats to help give your pet's immune system a break from foods that they've seen before. I created DrBecker's Bison Bites especially for this particular problem. Although you can feed Bison Bites to pets that don't have allergies, we created a novel protein, grain-free treat especially for pets that could be dealing with not only gastrointestinal symptoms, needing a break from recurrent potential allergens in their food, but animals that are dealing with food allergies and owners that are looking for a novel protein treat.